Evaluation Systems has developed monitoring and evaluation frameworks that highlight the importance of gender mainstreaming and social inclusion in development planning, implementation, and monitoring and evaluation. Through emphasizing the principle of gender mainstreaming, GEI's co-creation of M&E frameworks across Anglophone Africa seek to institutionalize gender equality, helping to provide greater developmental opportunities to women as historically marginalized individuals and as a social grouping. Likewise, GEI encourages Anglophone African governments to facilitate the participation of historically disadvantaged race groups, children, and youth in development planning and appraisal.
Capacity strengthening activities have extended to both public and private sector, including a few of the following. We have our BITS Business School, the Innovation Competition Project. It's a pilot project that started in 2020, and it aims to reach as many adolescent girls and young women as possible with HIV/AIDS and entrepreneurship messaging. The main goal of the project is to identify how we can deliver HIV/AIDS education and behavioral change which engages with and is respectful of cultural and religious beliefs.
Our work in strengthening in legislature has involved the following activities. We raised awareness of newly elected parliaments in Zambia on M&E and evidence use, and linked to this training of Zambian parliamentarians and parliamentary officials on the practical use of African pot. We showcased the African parliamentary oversight tool in parliamentary platforms such as AppNode, and generated 2 knowledge products reflecting on the lessons learned from the implementation of technology-based tools for research and building monitoring and evaluation capabilities in parliaments.
Sub-Saharan Africa is one of the regions in the world most vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. This is because most sub-Saharan African countries are predominantly dependent on climate-sensitive activities, such as rain-fed agriculture. Also, their terrain is mostly arid or semi-arid, and the countries are subject to high levels of climate variability. Even more so, the populations are resource poor, marginalized, and have a low adaptive capacity. Building resilience for food security in the context of climate change depends on 2 processes: climate change adaptation actions and adaptive management of climate change. Evidence suggests that the long-term success of climate change adaptation actions and interventions is predicated upon the use of monitoring and evaluation. The Research and Learning business line conducted a study to determine how M&E data, information, and evidence are being used by countries for adaptive management of climate change, with specific emphasis on building resilience for food security in Tanzania, Uganda, and Zambia.